She's been subpoenaed. She's really furious about it. But anyways, today the Daily Mail did a story saying that Taylor Swift believes Blake Lively exploited her, that she's been lying, that she did actually have more involvement that she is putting out there.
Taylor Swift officially ends Blake Lively's career end to end after exposing her lies, backstabbing, and courtroom-level manipulation.
That she was using Taylor Swift to pretend that she was more involved than she was to make more people go and watch the movie because Taylor Swift has so many fans.
Getting subpoenaed because of Blake's mess was the last straw. Swift's team went full scorched earth. No PR gloss, no bestie loyalty left. And really, why should Taylor protect someone who dragged her name into a legal circus she had nothing to do with? And we all know someone who's got a bad habit of ignoring every warning sign like it's a fashion trend. And in this case, that someone was Taylor Swift.
A spokesperson for Taylor Swift, came out and attacked Justin Baldoni's team, said really nasty things about them, which I thought was very unnecessary. But anyways, today the Daily Mail did a story saying that Taylor Swift believes Blake Lively exploited her.
From Selena Gomez to Kim Kardashian, even Billie Eilish, everyone reportedly told her to not get involved in Blake Lively's behind-the-scenes mess. But Taylor, in all her sparkly trust fund glory, thought she was helping a friend. A mistake that's now slapping her with a subpoena and slamming the final nail in Blake Lively's glittery little Hollywood coffin.
Heartbroken singer finally lays bare former bestie's betrayal and the move that left her completely floored.
Let's not forget, Blake and Taylor weren't just brunch buddies. These two were everywhere. Red carpet selfies, joint holidays, matching baby gifts, and even rumors that Taylor was godmother to Blake's kids. Some say 1, some say 3. Blake can't even keep that story straight. But then, right when Taylor was off breaking records with her Eras tour and minding her multi-billion-dollar empire, Blake decided to casually drag her into the legal firestorm of It Ends With Us like it was no big deal. She didn't even hesitate.
And the other scenario is that Blake Lively has been lying about Taylor Swift's involvement to get more people to come and watch the movie.
Taylor Swift has officially been dragged into court, not for her own actions, but because of a betrayal so calculated, so public, that it's left the entertainment world stunned. On May 8th, 2025, the most powerful pop star alive was subpoenaed in a lawsuit she had no part in. And the person who put her there? Blake Lively. But this isn't just a broken friendship. This is a Hollywood implosion. Blake tried to use Taylor's name to build credibility, win a lawsuit, and push her creative vision. Instead, she triggered a full-on PR meltdown and a scorched earth response from Team Swift. No denials, no gloss, no bestie loyalty. Just a surgical public takedown that might have just ended Blake Lively's career. Taylor and Blake were once that duo. Think of it. The cozy selfies, holiday getaways, color-coordinated red carpet looks. They gave fans the illusion of a perfect celebrity friendship. Two powerful women supporting each other in an industry filled with snakes. Blake and Ryan's kids even call her Aunt Taylor. In some interviews, Blake hinted Taylor was godmother to one of their daughters. Others said 3. Even that part of the story can't stay consistent. Taylor famously invited Blake and Ryan into her 4th of July crew, and for years, it looked like a genuine sisterhood. Fans adored their bond. Brands courted their glow. But beneath the photo ops and brunch smiles, something was simmering. And in 2024, it finally boiled over, with a subpoena. Let's rewind to the origin of the chaos, a Game of Thrones reference. Blake Lively, during an emotional standoff with Justin Baldoni, sent a text comparing herself to Khaleesi, Mother of Dragons. She claimed that Taylor Swift was one of her dragons, powerful allies she used to protect herself. The message was part flex, part manipulation. She told Baldoni that her dragons would protect the people she fights for. A not-so-subtle way to say, mess with me and you're going to war with them. But in a lawsuit, that metaphor doesn't stay cute. It becomes evidence. Her dragons weren't just friends anymore. They were witnesses. And once Baldoni's lawyer read that message, he made his move. Taylor Swift was officially subpoenaed. It's one thing to be dragged into a private mess. It's another to be served a legal document on the global stage. Taylor Swift's team responded quickly and brutally. In a rare, fiery statement to TMZ, they denied every inch of involvement. She wasn't in production. She never saw the script. She was on tour when the movie was filmed. They emphasized that Taylor licensed one song, My Tears Ricochet, for the soundtrack, alongside 19 other artists. That was it. She never stepped foot on the set. She had no creative input. And she didn't even watch the film until weeks after its public release. This wasn't involvement. This was weaponization. According to Justin Baldoni's legal team, Blake didn't just casually mention Taylor. She strategically placed her in the room. A pivotal meeting occurred in Blake and Ryan's Tribeca penthouse. Blake presented her rewritten scene, Baldoni voiced concerns, and Blake allegedly brought in reinforcements. Ryan Reynolds praised her script. Taylor was allegedly present. Even if she didn't speak, her presence was a silent endorsement. That was the moment everything shifted. In the court filings, her presence became part of the argument. Blake had staged the perfect pressure chamber. A legal ambush under the guise of a creative meeting. Taylor had once the subpoena dropped. Swift's circle didn't hesitate. First, Travis Kelce unfollowed Ryan Reynolds. It was quiet. No public drama. Just a clean break. Then came Gigi Hadid's birthday party. Taylor was there. Selena was there. Even Zoe Kravitz showed up. But Blake? Completely iced out. She was spotted walking around Tribeca, alone, while the party unfolded blocks away. Her body language screamed damage control. Sunglasses, coffee, overly styled, off-duty outfit. It looked less like confidence and more like panic with lip gloss. It was corporate manipulation gone wrong, and it backfired spectacularly. On May 2nd, Blake went on Late Night with Seth Meyers. What happened next? The entire YouTube comment section was shut down. Rumors swirled. Did NBC make that call? Did Ryan Reynolds pull strings? After all, his company, Mint Mobile, is a sponsor of the show. Even though Ryan sold Mint to T-Mobile, he still appears in ads, manages branding deals, and likely influenced Blake's booking. Viewers noticed, Swifties noticed. Even Seth's team noticed. In the next episode's Corrections segment, Seth threw subtle shade about how unprepared he was for Blake's visit. Translation: this wasn't his call. Blake's legal team wanted sympathy. But Brian Friedman had other plans. He called Blake's tactics retaliatory. He accused her of filing false claims because Baldoni wouldn't cave to her creative vision. Then he made the boldest move yet. Friedman challenged Blake to a live deposition at Madison Square Garden. Stream it. Make it public. Donate proceeds to victims' charities. No one makes that offer unless they have receipts. And when Blake's team tried to discredit Baldoni by requesting his psychological records, linked to his neurodivergence, they crossed a serious line. Baldoni had spoken openly about his condition. He wanted to destigmatize it. Instead, they tried to paint him as dangerous. As Blake's defenders scrambled to claim the backlash was fake, powered by bots, Swifties and fans responded with the #NotABot movement. Thousands began commenting on TikToks and Instagram posts, ending messages with #NotABot. It became a digital rebellion. Justin's own Mother's Day post for his wife and mother received 300 plus comments. All real, all supportive. Meanwhile, Blake's Instagram? Completely locked down. No comments, no interaction, no transparency. If you're a public figure closing down all engagement during a legal battle, you're not winning the narrative. You're losing it. People magazine tried to patch things up. They published fluff stories claiming Taylor and Blake worked it out privately, that they're still best friends. But no one's buying it. Not when Taylor's own boyfriend unfollowed Ryan. Not when Blake's cut out of Gigi's party. Not when Taylor refuses to speak in her defense. The math ain't mathing. Blake went from starring in Dior campaigns to being completely MIA from Fashion Week. Her red carpet invites have dried up. Her press appearances are tanking. No new brand deals. No surprise castings. And in an industry that thrives on image, that's lethal. Taylor Swift's public image isn't just successful, it's bulletproof. Since the early 2010s, she's carefully built a brand that's part romantic fairy tale, part feminist powerhouse, part business mastermind. Everything she posts, wears, says, or even likes is dissected by media outlets and millions of fans. So when a scandal like this actually pulls her into the dirt, you know it's serious. Taylor is notorious for never responding to drama unless it directly affects her reputation. Think back to the Kanye West and Kim Kardashian phone call saga. She waited months, then dropped a strategically timed music video and broke the internet. This time, though, she didn't wait. She didn't craft a cryptic lyric. She sent a lawyer, a statement, a full-force, high-level denial that pulled no punches. Because Taylor knows one thing: if you don't control your narrative, someone else will. And Blake Lively just tried to hijack it. Before this, Blake Lively was the charming, sharp-tongued darling of red carpets and press tours. The stylish mom of four, the witty fashionista, the actress who kept her private life just private enough. She wasn't controversial. She wasn't divisive. She was safe. Which is exactly why this fall from grace is so brutal. Because Hollywood doesn't blacklist the villains. It blacklists the liabilities. Blake isn't being punished for being powerful. She's being punished for being reckless, for dragging others, high-profile billion-dollar others, into a PR war they never signed up for. When your brand is based on relationships, loyalty, and influence, you can't afford to burn bridges with the biggest star on Earth. And if you do, you better have something stronger than dragon metaphors to back it up. As of May 2025, Blake's career isn't paused. It's on a ventilator. This isn't a feud with a dramatic resolution. There won't be a sit-down Oprah interview. There won't be a Notes app apology. This is a professional exile unfolding in real time. Blake Lively isn't trending for her style. She's trending because she made the mistake of using Taylor Swift's name as a legal prop. And Taylor? She responded with the coldest, most effective punishment in Hollywood. She disappeared. No defense, no acknowledgement, no forgiveness. And that silence? That's what ended Blake's reign faster than any scandal could. Because when Taylor Swift chooses to erase you, the industry follows. And Hollywood isn't loud when it cancels someone. It's quiet, strategic, icy. And Blake Lively? She's already feeling the freeze. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. We hope to see you again soon.